Alright. Um, Hello, chat. Now, there's a reason why I didn't do this last night because of how upset I was when I found out. So, sadly, um, my aunt has sadly passed away last night. She sadly passed away in her sleep. And this was an aunt on my mom's side of the family. And she was a big part of my childhood. Yeah, she sadly passed away in her sleep. And it caught the whole family off guard. And what made the whole thing worse is that yesterday, um, January 7th, is my cousin's mom's birthday, and who's also my cousin, and she had sadly passed away in 2020. That's what makes it worse, because my aunt passed away on her birthday. So our family had took a really big loss, and all of us are just trying to process it, and we're all really upset. And what hurt me was that it caught me off guard because of how sudden it was. I mean, our family, like, we knew that that my aunt was sick, but we didn't know how sick she was. The last time I saw her in person was about a year and a half ago. So, yeah. So, my other aunt and my cousin, um, I believe they're on their way to go break the news to my great grandmother, and she just had her 99th birthday, and so it's gonna be a whole mess. And yeah, my aunt was a really big part of my childhood. She made it fun because she is one of the other people I looked up to after my grandmother passed away. Um, because she was my grandmother's sister, one of her sisters. Um, she made my childhood very fun. She like I was teaching her how my mom would make smoothies. Um, she would let me and my family stay in her backyard outhouse sometimes when we stayed up there. She took us to the beach. She took me to the toy store when I was a kid, and honestly, I got to watch a lot of TV when I was at her house because it was most of the time it was just me down there most of the time by myself with her. And then she let me stay down at her house for about a good week during the summer, which was fun. I got to have fun. Yeah. So hearing that she sadly passed away, it threw me off, honestly. So and then I thought I would call my cousin because I don't know if she knew about the passing. So when I called her and I told her everything, I realized that she didn't know about it. And then I kind of broke down crying on the phone because the shock the shock factor had it had sunk in, and I had broke down over the phone. Because it just wasn't something that I was expecting to, the start of the year. I was not expecting to lose my aunt, who I was kind of close to as a kid. I wasn't expecting her to just go. But then again, as I grew up, as I got older, our family was talking, and it was revealed that, her health was declining a little bit, and she was having problems. But I didn't know how bad they were. So, that's what happened. So, my mom is taking it harder because, because my mom was babysitting her kids when she was young. So, yeah. My mom took it harder than me, and I don't know how long she was crying for, but she was crying for a good minute. I know that devastated my mother. I know it did. Because my mom did a lot for her, and my mom was mostly down at her house during her summers as a kid, so I can see why my mom was completely devastated. So, yeah, this whole thing just came as a shock to the family. Eh, I don't really know if I'm prepared to go to the funeral whenever it is, but I know I have to go. I have to go because I have to. She was one of my favorite aunts, too, and even though me and her weren't exactly close like that, like, I did spend most of my childhood, not most of it, I spent most of my summers at her house. Because to me, she was one of the fun aunts. And she was. She was one of the fun aunts. And she did a lot for me as a kid. So, yeah. In this world, she was one of my favorite people. That's why it kind of shook me a little bit when my dad told me. He broke the news to me last night. And I'm just like, wait, what? I had to sit down on the steps. I had to take that in. Then I went downstairs to go see how my mom was doing, because I know she took it harder than me. It it was a lot having to hear all that. It was a lot. So that's the situation right now. And I just got off the phone with my cousin a little while ago because she was checking on me, making sure that I'm okay. Because I broke down crying on the phone last night. I'm fine. I am fine right now. I I had gotten um I did cry enough last night, though it still hurt because now I know she's no longer here, and I can't really go see her anymore because if I am being honest, it was the only reason why I would travel down to where she lives during the summer. It was mainly to go see her, not necessarily go to the beach or anything like that because she lived by a beach. It was mainly to go see her and spend time with her at her house. And now she's just gone. It's it's been a night last night, and I'm trying to keep it together, you know, because I gotta be strong for my mom, because my mom took it harder than me. And you know how certain deaths in the family will play a part in your mental health or your mental state, physically and emotionally, and sometimes verbally. So I just have to keep holding on. So I thought I would share this with y'all just in case anything happens, then all of you would know why. Because, I like to keep everything real on this channel. I like to I like to inform y'all on what's happening in case I disappear for a few days. This might be one of those reasons. And y'all know I share everything with y'all. I share life and online updates. Even the sad ones, the hurtful ones, the happy ones, and mostly the frustrated ones. This is just, it was just unexpected. I was not expecting this to happen, nor did I want it to happen. It threw me off. It threw my mother off. It threw off the whole family. Some of us knew that she was in the hospital, but we didn't know how bad it was. And me being confused, I was told a whole bunch of different things. I didn't know which was the exact one, stuff like that. I didn't know. It was just I didn't know, you know. And then my mother told me last night that she had heart issues, which I believe also played a part in her passing. And yeah, because I did know my aunt was sick, but I didn't know it was that bad. Because I remember from last year, uh, somebody was saying in the family, somebody was saying that my aunt had breast cancer and it was stage 4. Somebody in the family was saying that. I don't know how true that was. I don't know if it was a rumor, but then I got my mom telling me that it was heart issues that played a part in it. So I'm not sure if it was the heart issues that caused the cancer or if my aunt ever had cancer, because now my mom's saying that she never had cancer. So I don't know which one it is, or it may have been another family member that I got confused. It might have been, but I'm not entirely sure. But either way, she did go in her sleep, and always did say that is the most peaceful way to go, in your sleep. No pain, no suffering, just quietly and peacefully. It hurts, but my family is strong. They made it through a whole bunch of Yes. Yes. No. Huh? The soda. What soda? I ain't have no soda. So, yeah, okay. Life sucks ass. But And all shit. Hello? Hi. What? I'm fine. Nobody has a date yet? I mean, if my parents are gonna go, then I'm gonna go, cause mm, yeah, we all gotta find that out. Okay. Mm. I have to go in because I barely got any days this week. But I go in at night, so I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be alright. Yeah, I haven't. I haven't seen her in a minute. She always kept water in there. She's fine. My mom took off of work today because of last night. So that's why she's home. Yeah, she was just really upset about last night. It is. All right. Love you too. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh my god. Well, that was my cousin. Yeah. So, that is the unfortunate update that I have for you all. My family's kind of taking it hard right now, and I know my aunt's daughter, who's also my cousin, um, she called my mom crying. So yeah, just it, the whole thing was just a big blow and a big devastation. And yeah, my cousin kept calling because she wanted to check on me. I would take off of work, but I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. I I do have a 4-hour shift tonight, so I'll get through this. I have to. I have to be strong. So and my cousin told me that when she finds out the funeral date, then she'll tell me. I'm gonna. Who's calling me now? Hello. You getting your African food? But yeah, that's what happened last night, chat. I'm sharing the update with y'all just in case I have to make another update later on in the month. So, so that is what happened. I don't know. Like, I can't really say I don't know, but like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I just wasn't expecting that to happen. But life, life does do unfair things sometimes. This being one of them. Unfortunate, unfair events, but also heavily out of our control, because if we could prevent it, then there really wouldn't be, you know, a bunch of bad things happening right now if stuff like that could be prevented. But, unfortunately, that's not how life works. And it's just certain things you can't really prevent even if you try. It's just out of our control. So, but I will feel better. I will feel better. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. But just know if I end up going like MIA, then other stuff other stuff has gotten in the way. But this is just a future warning, just in case I end up disappearing out of nowhere. This will be this will be one of those reasons. All I can try to do is just, get through the day, and then when the funeral happens, I will be attending, and then, you know, I, I but then again, part of me, like, I don't know, I'm not really big on funerals because I always cry during funerals, and funerals hurt. They're heartbreaking. Honestly, they are. That's why I never really like going to them. But when you like sometimes when your family doesn't see you at the funeral, sometimes they'll think that you're heartless or you just couldn't bring yourself to go. You you know, because there have been funerals in the past that have happened and I couldn't really bring myself to go to them because of how sad the whole thing is. So yeah, this is just a lot. It's just a lot right now. Funerals hit too close to home, at least personally. Yeah, they do. Uh, Funerals are very heartbreaking. I'll be honest, the last funeral I went to, it was for my grandfather on my dad's side, because he had sadly passed away in 2021. Yeah, his funeral was the last one I went to. I haven't really gone to any more after that. Because funerals, they hurt too much. Honestly, they do. Because Even when I was a kid, I didn't really like going to funerals because of how much they hurt. I didn't like going. I didn't like going to funerals. And then even before my grandfather's funeral, I went to my uh, grandmother's funeral on my mom's side. I was really little back then, and I don't really remember too much of it because of how painful the memory was. I don't know, because certain details of it, I don't remember. I don't remember what happened during most of it because I think my mind was trying to suppress the memory because of how bad it was. I don't know. I was really close. I was really close to my grandma, so that's probably what happened. That's probably why I can't remember too much of it because I think my mind was trying to suppress the memory. So I only remember vague parts of it. Either that or I was too little to actually remember anything. But I was like I I was like 8, 9 years old when that happened. Um, mm, so yeah, my cousin is spending the day with my aunt and our great grandmother. So I, all I can do is just look on the bright side of things. I don't want to focus too much on the negatives because then, it if you focus too much on negative things, then you can't focus on the positives because then you'll just think everything's just going to go to, shit if you focus on the negatives. What I can do, I can remember all the good times I had with my aunt because I don't remember having any bad times with her because all the time I spent with her, it was mostly good. It was mostly good. Of course, I know she had her own problems to deal with, yes, but mostly, I never really had any bad situations with her because she always kept me in a safe environment, and we did fun things together when it was just me and her in the house. Because most of the time it was just me and her in the house. My uncle was rarely there. I mean, they did share, they were married. They shared the same house. But at the same time, when I was with my aunt, he was rarely home. So I don't know what he did for work. I didn't really care. I didn't really care about him that much. I hate to say that. I didn't really care about my uncle that much. I mostly cared about my aunt. But yeah, um, cause like oh, but yeah, like I do remember the time I was teaching her how to make smoothies, cause I'm surprised my aunt didn't know how to make them, which was kind of funny now that I think about it, cause I'm confused. I'm like, you have a whole blender, but she didn't know how to make smoothies. probably because probably because when her kids were growing up, I guess they never asked for them, or or something like that. She didn't really know how to, I guess she didn't really know how to make them, because I guess, she never really had a need to make them, which it honestly makes sense. Because I know when my aunt used to make the smoothies, she added milk, because I was trying to teach her how my mom did it, and then I got the whole thing confused. So, because I thought my mom used milk. I mean, my mom did use milk in the smoothies, but it was only like one time to see how it tasted. My mom didn't like using milk, so she stopped using milk. So yeah, when I was teaching my aunt, when my aunt used milk, like I think she used a different type of milk than what my mom used, because I think she used oat milk or almond milk. I don't remember. It was one of those, and it made the smoothie taste good. So I know you can use milk in smoothies, but like, people with allergies and allergens and stuff, you got to be careful. So, yeah. And then I told my aunt it was either you use juice or you use milk. She had milk, so, and you needed fruit or frozen fruit. I think my aunt put yogurt in it. I don't remember because she only made the smoothies one time when I was with her. And then yeah, and you also put sugar in it if you want, either sugar or honey. And yeah, I forgot exactly what my aunt put in the smoothie, but I know it was just the main ingredients I was just talking about. Whatever she put in there, it made it good. So, and when she got done, she was proud of herself because I liked the smoothie. I was really happy that I made my aunt happy because it was her first time actually making a smoothie. I'm like, oh, it's your first time making a smoothie. You did a really fantastic job. She was so happy. She was so excited. I mean, yeah, I was happy for her too because she she got it down. I was happy. And now that I remember, now that I remember, this was this was during the time where I went to stay with her for 3 days, because that's all the time she had for me to stay down there. Because I think she had other stuff to do. Because my aunt used to do hair, and she was also a teacher. Yeah, my aunt had multiple professions. She was doing hair, and she was also teaching because she went to school to become a teacher. And my other aunt, her fraternal twin, I believe they both went to school to be teachers because I believe both of them were teaching at the time before. I believe my other aunt is either still teaching or she retired. I'm not sure. I believe she's still teaching. I have to ask my mother. But both of them, I remember my mom telling me that both of them went to school to become teachers because their mom, I believe, was also a teacher or some type of profession in a school. Like I said, the memories are kind of vague and I don't remember much. But yeah. And then another time, during the same 3 days that I spent with my aunt, she took me to the toy store. I had my 3DS with me at the time because I wanted to have something to play with in case I didn't want to watch TV at her house. I took my 3DS, I took my dolls, and I took my crayons and my coloring books so that I have something to do. So, because when I stayed for the 3 days, my mom told me to pack whatever I want to play with in case I got bored. Oh, best believe I took everything. I took everything. I took everything to her house. I didn't really need to take much because I was only going to be there for 3 days, but I took a lot anyway because me growing up, I got bored a little easily sometimes if I got, like, if what I was doing wasn't, keeping me entertained. That's what I was looking for. So, yeah. And I believe this was around the time before Toys R Us went bankrupt. She took me to the toy store about a little outside her city, and I had a choice. It was either I get crayons or I get the Mario Kart 7 game for my 3DS because my dumb fuck ass at the time, I accidentally deleted the game off of my 3DS by hitting like the format reset button, and the game was lost. I couldn't get it back, so I hated myself for that for a good month and a half. Because I did something stupid. So when my aunt took me to the toy store, I had a choice. It was either I get a new pack of crayons or I get Mario Kart 7. And around this time, Mario Kart 7, the price had went down. It was no longer $60 at this time, I believe. It went from $60 to $40 because a whole nother 3DS game came out. So I went with my gut and said, I missed the game, so I want Mario Kart 7. So I asked her, could you please get me this? I put the crayons back and I got Mario Kart 7 instead. Because I love Mario Kart. I love my game. So yeah, I went with the game, and my aunt bought me the game, and when we drove back to her house, I immediately took the game out of the container. I put it in my 3DS, and I was in my own little world. I was in my own little world. I ignored everybody. I was just playing. I was playing all day. And then when I went back home after 3 days, I told my mom that my aunt had repurchased the game for me, so now I had the physical game card since I accidentally deleted the built-in game off my 3DS by accident by doing something stupid. I was just so happy because I had the game again and I was able to play it. I was just so happy. I was so happy. I was. Because now I could stop crying, I could stop feeling upset, and I could stop being mad at myself because I had the game physically again. The only problem was, since I had the game again, I had to restart everything from scratch. Which was fine. Which was fine, because I deserved that for doing something stupid. So, yeah. So, ever since that day, I had a whole bunch more respect for my aunt because you know, she honestly, she helped me. She helped me in a way. She she got me my favorite game, and then I thanked her profusely because I missed this game, and then after I accidentally deleted it off my 3DS, I forgot what the courses were. I forgot what characters were in the game. I forgot where I stopped at. I was so upset with myself. Oh my god. I cannot tell y'all how angry I was with myself. I'm like, now why the fuck did I do this? My aunt made me so happy that day. I will never forget it. I will never forget it. Every time I look at that game card, I think of her because she's the one who made it possible. She's the one who got me the game. Every time I look at it, I'd be like, thank you. Every time. Because without her, I would not have that game card. I would not have that game card. Mario Kart 7 was my life when I was a kid. It was my life. I played it every day after school. After I got done with homework, I would jump right on my 3DS and ignore the fucking world and play it. Like, it was my life. It was my life. It was my escape. It was my escape from reality, to be honest. So, yeah. And then, there'd be some nights where we all hang out in the outhouse and we watch TV. That was one of my greatest memories. Live, breathe, sleep, Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 7 was my life, though. It was. But yeah, my aunt made me really happy when she bought me the game again, so now I won't have to worry about the fucking 3DS erasing it, because I had the physical game card. Fun. So yeah, I have mostly fun memories of my aunt, even though I mostly only saw her during the summer. I didn't care, because it was fun. It was really fun. I got to have so much fun. I was so happy. Pretty sure I left my Mario Kart 7 at a friend's house and just never got it back. What do you mean you never got it back? Oh my god. The only thing though, I feel like Nintendo is biased. They put Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the Switch, but not Mario Kart 7. Put my shit on the Switch so I can play it. But things. Mario Kart 7, Super Mario 3D Land. is peak. I played them for days straight, even when I was supposed to be sleeping. Relatable, super fucking relatable. My sister played Super Mario 3D Land, and I played Mario Kart 7. Nights when I'm supposed to be asleep because it was a school night, I kept playing the game. This was before I got addicted to my fucking phone. I would play Mario Kart 7 until like 12 o'clock at night, and I was supposed to be sleeping. I had to keep the volume down so I could keep playing the fucking game. I was like, oh shit. but yeah, memories, really fun memories. Memories. Sweet, sweet memories. Oh. Kids today have Super Mario 3D World. They will never understand the peakness and supremacy for Super Mario 3D Land. They never will. They never will. But yeah, for my 3DS, I had Mario Kart 7, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Super Mario 3D Land. Let me see. I had Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Um, I had Cartoon Network Punch Time, but I had got that game from a thrift store. Let me see. There's a few other games that I had, but those are like the main five that I played. Well, correction, main four. I got bored with Punch Time. Oh, and there was Sonic Racing for the DS and 3DS. I found the 3DS version at the store, and I begged my parents to buy it because I only had the DS version. Yeah, and then after my parents bought the 3D version of Sonic Racing, I said fuck the DS version because the 3DS version had flying in it. So I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna play that one. Paper Mario. I never had Paper Mario for the 3DS. I never liked Paper Mario. Probably because I played the Wii version and then I got annoyed and stressed with that game. I just stopped playing it. But yeah, that was just happy moment in my childhood. Child me was just very happy at that time. And now future me, present me, which is now heavily thanking my aunt for buying the game. So yeah, this is something I will not stress over because, I'm happy about it, so I'm alright. I'm alright. Why did this shit you did not just do this shit? Oh yeah, the Mario Olympic Games. Yeah, honestly, if I'm being completely fucking real, when they had the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, the main one I always focused on or played was the winter ones. I don't know why, because that was all I had growing up. I had the winter version for the Wii, I had the winter version for the Wii U, and that was it. Honestly, I didn't play any other the winter game, the Olympic Games. I only had the winter versions because for some reason those to me were like the best ones. Now the London 2012, I don't remember having that one. I think it's downstairs in our game bag, but I have to go check. But yeah, ow, shit. I remember when I had Mario Kart DS, I lost that game about twice. How did you lose the game? How did you lose the game? I have a nasty habit of misplacing shit. Honestly, I want to say I can relate, but at the same time, I can't. Like, I can relate because sometimes I would sit something down and then the next moment it'll be gone. But then other times I kind of remember where I placed stuff, so I never actually lose it. So I can relate on a 50-50 basis. I didn't really like Princess Peach. I don't know why, but I always loved Daisy. In all honesty, playing Mario Party DS, which is still one of my favorite Mario Party games to this day. Um, Growing up, I always played as Princess Peach, but then I started drifting more into playing as Princess Daisy because, honestly, after a while, Peach was starting to get on my damn nerves. She was. It was also that, and because the other princesses are always overlooked. Mainly Daisy. Daisy gets overlooked a lot. And most people don't like Daisy because they find her annoying or her voice lines are annoying, but at the same time, Peach is meant to be the damsel in distress. Daisy is not. So, she was only like the damsel in distress once in one game. You don't see Daisy in distress in any other games. Hence why she's not in most of the adventure games where Mario or Luigi have to go rescue Peach from Bowser again. So, how is Daisy annoying? Peach stay getting her ass kidnapped. Right, like, one of the YouTubers I watched, he hates Princess Daisy to the core. He hates her. And simply because of one of her voice lines where she says, "Hi, I'm Daisy," like, he can't stand that one voice line, meaning, like, he keeps saying her voice is annoying. But then another YouTuber that I watch, he prefers Daisy over Peach. So yeah, Bowser was dicking Peach down. I don't care. You can't tell me that he wasn't. You can't tell me that he wasn't. I will never forget that Nintendo has Peach friend zone Mario. Oh, see, Mario saving her ass, and he only get a smooch on the nose. Girl, bye. No, like 90% of the Mario games is Peach being kidnapped for the umpteenth time. Yeah, it is. Though I was a Peach girly growing up, so was I. But as soon as Rosalina came out, I said, "Fuck Peach, Rosalina." See, growing up, I was a big fan of Princess Peach. Then I drifted over to Daisy and Rosalina because most of the time, if you're not paying attention, they will get overlooked by Peach every single time. And then after a while, I became a Rosalina fan. So I said, "Yeah, Peach, you were my favorite back then, but now I like Rosalina. Goodbye." Rosalina a baddie. Yeah, she is. She she took Peach's spot as my favorite princess, so I don't want to hear it. She took Peach's spot. I don't care. Like, going down in order, Rosalina's my first favorite, then it's Daisy, then it's Peach. Other people's lists would probably be like Daisy, Peach, Rosalina, or Daisy, Rosalina, Peach, or Peach, Rosalina, Daisy. Like, there's people have different listings. My list is Rosalina, Daisy, Peach. And Mario wonders how Bowser Jr. came to fruition. Bowser be fucking her in another castle. Even though Bowser Jr. was just younger Bowser from a different timeline, and Bowser just took him from the timeline back to the present. That's basically what happened. You talking about misplacement. There was one time I put my phone on my bed. A second later, I was like, where's my phone? Mom, you know where my phone is? Oh my god. How did... You set it on the bed. How the fuck did you lose it? Then again, I can't talk. Like, I lost my other phone this morning. Turns out I was sleeping on it. Like, the fuck? No. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, peep, someone's sending me hearts. Thank you. Pauline, though. We rarely see her, but at least now she's getting some form of attention. She's in Mario Kart games now. She was in Super Mario Odyssey, a game I still don't have and I don't really want. Let's be honest, Peach ain't that special. She's a typical princess that always gets kidnapped. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine Daisy x Bowser. We all know who's topping and it's not Bowser. Oh! Oh! I want to see if that's actually a thing. Hold on. Okay, so Daisy x Bowser is not exactly a ship, because I don't see no fan art of it. Well, there's one picture, but that's it. So it's a ship. It's a ship, but not officially. Ugh. So Daisy x Bowser video soon. Now you want a Daisy x Bowser video. I mean, I'll see what I can do. No, wait. One of my favorite videos on this platform is titled "Why Bowser Doesn't Kidnap Daisy," because apparently she's not kidnappable. I have to drink my water. Keep my calm and drink my water. Okay. Get away from me. Oh, man. I'm too tired for this. No. Is this on my other one? Hello? It is. Okay. Oh. Let me see. Hear me out on Bowsette. Y'all are so irritating. Oh my god. And Daisy is like the only character that you can make tan and no one will care because apparently in older titles she used to be tan. Yeah, used to be. But yeah. Um there won't really be. I did post a video this morning. I don't know if anyone saw it, but it was a FNAF ship video. I don't really care if y'all watch it or not. Um, there won't really be too many videos today because I gotta go to work tonight. I'm off tomorrow, so, and then I gotta go to work Saturday. The unfortunate thing is, I got 6 days off next week, and I gotta get some hours, so. Mama needs money. I want a Daisy game. Bump Peach. Well, you know, Nintendo likes to favor the princesses, and they favor Peach clearly because she got another game. The whole world is irritating. That bitch don't need another game. What she need is to stay in that castle. You really don't like Peach? Ow. Wasn't she Princess Toadstool at one point? She was. Then I guess they changed her name, Princess Peach Toadstool or something. I don't know. King Boo X King Boo X Luigi. Yes, I said it. Deal with it. You did not say that. Oh my god. You really sat there and said King Boo X Luigi. King Boo. King Boo. Moving on. No. No, but yes, yes, but no. I don't know. We ended right there. This shit. YouTube is acting stupid. Stop fucking doing that. Daisy X Bowser, she's fucking him with a strap, and when she's not, he's still not on top of her. Listen, y'all getting on my nerves. If I can't find a fan art of it, I doubt I'm gonna find a video on YouTube on it. Matter of fact, let me look. Just so I'm not crazy. Let me see. Funny, that came up in the YouTube search. Okay. I quit. Nope, there's no video on it. Okay, so that means nobody ships it, and that'll be the first time somebody sees it. Let me see. Okay. Well, you have homework. Fuck that. I only have Mario, Luigi, and Bowser Jr. made. I don't even have the princesses made. Well, I could do that. Let me see. Do I even... Where is the Bowigi thing? Wrong one. Where is it? Where are you? You know here? You know here? Wait. No, wait, I think I got rid of it. Hold on. 1, 2... No. Wait a second. Why I no find it? No, I found it. Okay. Luigi's right there. Let me open this. Let me see this. Hold on. I would love to see an evil Daisy. Peach just gets glazed. Let me see something. Let me see. Because Bowser's right there. Hi, Bowser. You bitch. See, because if I make Daisy, you're definitely going to be a fucking bottom. I don't care. Note. Okay, and I have Mario. But I don't have Mario being a complete asshole, so... That's a good thing. Mario, no dickhead. I have Mario being hilarious man. They could have gave us a different mustache. And then I have Bowser Jr. just existing. Child. Luigi, you exist. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Luigi, stop. Luigi, stop. Yeah. Okay. That's actually all I have. I only have those 4. I have Bowser, and I have Luigi, I have Mario, and then I have Bowser Jr. Now, I could make Princess Peach and Daisy and Rosalina. I could, yeah, I could make a Bowsette, but see, why would I give y'all that? A lot of Bowouija videos does have Mario as an horrible brother. But see, me, I don't have Mario being a horrible brother. I have Mario being supportive. Mario loves his brother, so like he would want to support him. So like, it does hurt to see that Mario becomes awful. It does hurt. Cause you love us. Of course you pull out the fucking gun. No. I'm a simp for Bowsette because yes. See. But see, do I love y'all like that to even consider making Bowsette? I don't know if I do. Cause see, that's a bit of a stretch even for y'all. Do y'all deserve that? Is the question. I don't know. Do y'all deserve it? No. Give us mommy material. Yes. Yes, you do. See. See. Ooh. Hold up. I need to check something that is important. Who? Bowsette was created by a Twitter user. Oh my goodness gracious. And it became a whole sensation. Y'all can't snitch to Yandere because I said no. Oh, wow. And I literally never used Twitter before. I have Twitter deleted. Well, and no, don't ask me the color of nothing. See, well now I'm gonna ask you because you know too much. My stomach hurts. I'm hungry. I want food. And I have none. Starving. Alright. I'll see what I can do about that. There's no promises, though. No promises that you'll get what you want. None. Hold on. Oh my god. What the hell? Things. There were too many things. Let me see. Oh my god. I shouldn't have looked it up. What the fuck is this? Hello. Oh. TurboTax. Eat shit. This has to be the same person. It is the same person. Oh shit. Then there's Boozette. Oh my god. We got Bowsette. There's Boozette. What the fuck is going on here? Excuse me. Tis confuzzled. With this. Which I know this. Who you? Why you no work? You no work? You no work today? Huh? Bullshit. Huh. This person does not seem familiar to me. Okay. I could make that a video idea. But then y'all will sip too damn much because y'all can't help your damn selves. And I don't love y'all like that. I do. We shall see. Answer the poll, please. We're your kids. I know that. That doesn't mean I love y'all that much. Yay! shadow running. Oh. What are you doing? Oh, this light is on. That should be off. There we go. It's too dark in here. Alright, well, I got ketchup. I don't know why I have ketchup. I have ketchup. And Minute Maid. And, damn. Huh. I'm tired. Alright. Sorry, I was gone for a minute. I had to do stuff. Stomach hurts. Okay. Where the... Oh. Ow. What the fuck? Whew. Majority of you said yes. Okay. All because y'all are some damn simps. You simpies. Simps. The Simpsons. Alright. I'm gonna call the stream right here. I gotta rest because I gotta go to work later, so. You know how it is. I'll see you later, chat. Thank y'all again. I appreciate it. I love y'all. And I will talk to y'all later.